Joining us now, Steve Holford, CEO and founder of Backyard Media. Steve, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
We're happy to have you here. I mean, I know that your sweet spot in terms of what you guys do at Backyard Media is more in terms of like focusing on how to create this viral content, but in a easy to digest format. How exactly do you guys do that, and how do you do it better than other competitors in the space?
Well, one of the things when we were doing research before we started this business, we discovered a content gap. That there was actually not a lot of content about history, geography, science, and culture. And yet we found that that was some of the most popular content people wanted to watch. All through the last 50 years, you've had all kinds of different publications, Ripley's Believe It or Not, Guinness Book of World Records, that haven't pivoted to digital. So we tested some stories, some historical stories and science stories, and they continued to go viral. What we're doing is we're following trends in the zeitgeist, stuff that's trending on various different platforms. We'll make videos very, very quickly. We have extremely efficient workflows, and that's what we're focused on.
Steve, so many questions for you. Let's start with this idea that a lot of people initially thought that people on Facebook weren't interested in watching stuff that was smart. They were only interested in kind of these essentially kind of low quality viral videos and sort of polarizing ones as well politically. What do you make of that?
Well, we've seen, if you strip away all the celebrity culture stuff, and you look at the top 25 biggest pages on Facebook, you'll find National Geographic in there twice, Animal Planet, you find Discovery and History. So our view is, and INSH, which is our social channels, is, and we've seen this year 600 million video views on our content, with having produced only 250 videos, that people do indeed want to watch this stuff.
Well, you told us before we came back from break that right now you guys are actually trying to develop some sort of AI machine learning for content. How is that going to work, that technology going to work, and how are your employees going to be able to use that in order to help create more social content?
Yeah, so every aspect of the content creation process, we're trying to make as efficient as possible. And that includes building a creator network where people send us content and our team packages it up. We're going to be scaling the video storytellers that we work with all over the world in different time zones, all working in our video production process. But the most important part is the story hunting process. And right now we're combing different sites, whether it's Reddit, Facebook, Twitter, Facebook, looking for trends, looking for stories that are trending in history, geography, science, culture. And we believe, and we're working on an AI machine learning agent that can do that for us and make much better story selection processes than I currently do now.
Steve, I wanted to ask, we don't have too much time, so I want to make sure to get to this. Early in our conversation, you mentioned multiple platforms, but I think a lot of people think that Facebook, of course, is that main driver of traffic. And in terms of news, Facebook and Google News are certainly huge drivers of traffic. Are there any other social platforms that you're really excited about that are seeing a lot of engagement right now in terms of video?
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of engagement on Instagram, we're seeing a lot of engagement on Twitter. And we're starting to experiment with some longer form content beyond 90 seconds, 2 minutes for YouTube. And also our website as well is seeing quite a bit of traction.
All right, I know in terms of your storytelling, you guys offer things like listicles, quizzes. What have you all determined at Backyard Media is really the best way to get viewers to engage with content?
Yeah, it's all about watch time, and we're really focused on watch time and making people stay on and watch as long as possible. The algorithms like that, and they send it to more people. So the listicles counting down from 10 to 1, really, really catchy content. We're digging into the archives of Getty and Alamy and Shutterstock, finding the best content we can.
Facebook's algorithm is fickle, no question about that.
Yeah.
It changes frequently and there are no loyalties there. It just focuses on engagement. Is that a concern to you guys when you're creating this type of content, that Facebook could just flip a switch and then nobody would see it?
Yeah, it is a concern. That's why we're right now focused on Twitter, we're focused on Instagram. You have to be diversified.
Instagram owned by Facebook, of course.
Yeah, right.
And also going algorithmic.
Totally. We also have a distribution network of 100 media partners, Cheddar included. So we're all in this, and we're essentially being able to by having these partners share this content, we're able to monetize it all over, not just on our page, but on our competitors and partners' pages.
You said that you guys could be looking into doing some more long-form content. Why do you think that strategy, that play is best, especially when you think about millennials that have such a short attention span, Generation Z, probably perhaps even shorter attention span, and they aren't necessarily interested in looking at even things that are more than 3 minutes long?
Well, when I say long form, I'm talking 5 to 7 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So it's still not that long. And again, the algorithms love it, and advertisers love it. We are seeing people watch for longer and longer. We're seeing that trend go up. So, and we're looking at we're being approached by TV networks to make TV shows, book publishers to make books. So there is this trend, I think, to longer form content.
All right, there we have it. That's Steve Holford, CEO and founder of Backyard Media. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.